Hello everyone and welcome to our new video on how to create a component in Vue JS. Before we move forward and start understanding how to create a component, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also press the bell icon so that you don't miss on any updates on any new videos or series that we put across. Now let's understand what is a component. Component is nothing but a reusable Vue instance, and this is helped to encapsulate your HTML code into one single element. So that means you can create your own element, as in, like we have a div, you can create your own login component where you can just mention it like the HTML tag and you can use it. So Vue has a component based architecture where you can divide your complete application into smaller components so that your code becomes more reusable, readable, and you can extend the functionalities as in when the requirement comes in. Now let's see how we can divide the application that we were creating in the last video and create smaller components out of it. So if you see this application, the user listing section has nothing to do with the login form, or the value that you fill in the login form, that is the username password, will have no impact on the list of users that is being displayed. So what we can do is we can create two separate components, that is a user list component and a login component, and we can have both displayed in the same home component for us. So now let's understand how we can do it through code. So if you see, we had the HTML where this is the first section which contains the user listing, if you can see, and this is another card which contains the login form. So what I will do is I'll create an user list vue file, and I'll create the template. Sorry. I'll just copy and paste the template code, the data tag that is needed, that is the list of users, the filters that we created for this, and this is what we have created. And I'll remove this completely from here. I have removed the component, I remove the data tag, comma will be there, and I'll remove the filters as well because that is no longer used over here. Now what we have to do is we just have to import a user list component from user list view, and over here in this we have a components array, or we can say a sort of map where we just have to supply in the import that we have just done. So when we do it, we have got this imported, and now we can create an HTML tag, and that's it. Your user component is there. And just to be sure that if this is the exact code that is working, what we can do is we can mention is user list component, so that when it's reloading we can see the user list component if it works fine. Yes, it got reloaded. Let's refresh. I can see the user list component over here. That means the HTML that is there in this component is now getting rendered in the login.vue. In fact, we should not have this as we have done right now. We could have created the user list component over here and separated out the containers from here, but to keep it simple for this video, I have just put the user list component in the login page for now. So that's all on the basic component building in Vue.js. In the next video, we'll be understanding how we can pass in some data from the parent to the child component so that we can create more generic components for our application. For example, like this B card, it is accepting some parameters from you, wherein you are supplying like image, source file path, or the title, what title it has to use. So you can create more generic components and you can reuse those component easily at different places. So how we can create some component where we can accept some parameters from the parent components, we'll understand in the coming video. Thank you for watching the video. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also press the bell icon so that you don't miss on any notifications of any new videos or series that we put forward. We would love to hear from you of any feedbacks or any tutorial that you want us to do of any specific features of the language which we have put across, or any new language that you want us to make videos on. So we would appreciate if you can comment on the videos, and we would definitely reach out and look forward to answer your queries.